Spike Studio production. Follow-up screencast. Now we're going to integrate Tungle with the event maps and LSonline.info and even Lotus Live. Another follow-up screencast for you about integrating now that we've talked about LSonline and it's back and available. And I also talked about Tungle the other day. Some things you should know about the integration points I wanted to show off, as well as the Tungle side. Lotusphere Online lets you build your agenda and go into the session schedule. You can go in and select them. I'm going to do this part quick because this isn't the important part. But you're able to add it to your calendar is what you're able to do. So you can build your own agenda from the LSonline, or you can do it from Ben's session database and send it to your notes calendar that way. The part that they're working on now is they've integrated with Tungle as their official sponsor, and the event map webcast I showed you just the other day about how they're using the event map is available. Well, you go into Tungle. If you don't have an account, get one. It's bit.ly/idotungle2. I'll put that on the screen for you, but bit.ly/idotungle2. This is my availability, how you would book. But the point is what you're able to do once you're inside, and we need to talk about two quick things. So you'll sign into your account, easy enough. And once you're in, what I wanted to talk to you about was the way you're able to set up your own information. So you're still looking at the public side, but I'm actually logged in now. So this is what someone would see on the public side. What we want to look at is some of the settings they have really quick. So down the left-hand side, when you click home, you're going to find a whole bunch of settings that are available for you. The one we talk about is calendars and contacts, as well as some of your settings, the way it hooks together. Inside your calendars and contacts, it shows all the sync sources it can. If you want this to work correctly, and I learned this from them today, I wanted it to sync through my BlackBerry to everything else. So when I get it or get an invite or add once, it then pushes to my notes calendar. I get it from the Google calendars, whatever I want to do. I added the BlackBerry on here as a source, as you can see. That's available and that's on here. Then I went down and looked and said, I want to add the event to my default calendar, and it's going to have a drop-down list. You need to select the proper drop-down, usually your desktop, which is usually your notes and your Bez server. So that brings it in. So you're able to now bring in all of those. Now here's the cool part is with a simple point and click, you can add in additional calendars. By saying add new calendar and contact sync source, it's going to bring up a window. Here's the best part. Lotusphere 2011 is already built in through event maps, and Lotus Live is already built in as well. So they already have these built in, or you can take an ICS file from anywhere that you want, or an iCal file. You can get into TripIt and the other ones. You put that in, add that calendar, it starts syncing automatically. So you can use Ben's database to push to your notes calendar to your device. You can actually go into lsonline.info and grab the information from there, add it to your schedule, and then hook it up here through the event maps as well. You can go in and grab your Lotus Live information, or you can grab the feed and add that in as well. So you have any way you want to, but the important part you need to know is set up your remote device. The reason I did this is I'm not going to be around for the Notes client, as I'll be mobile all the time at Lotusphere, so I wanted to use my BlackBerry. So I set up the BlackBerry as the primary. I went down to the settings, dropped down, selected the one that I wanted to use, and I chose desktop because that's my primary one that goes through the Bez. Saved my settings and let it resync again from my BlackBerry application, and off and running. As for the clients that you can get your hands on right now, if you guys aren't aware yet, you're able to get your hands on the BlackBerry and the iPhone, and the Android is in its works right now, so it'll be a few before you get your hands on that. So there you go, integrating LSonline, integrating the event maps from Lotusphere, as well as your Tungle information. Gives you everything that you need to know to get your schedule put together and set up to use Tungle and have people and schedule meetings with customers, partners, vendors, and whatever else you want to do.